This week's Torah portion is called Bamidbar, which can be translated as in the wilderness, or more specifically, in the desert. The Heavenly Father speaks to Moshe in the Sinai desert, or wilderness. As we enter into the second month of the second year since we left Egypt, we prepare to go to the Promised Land. Most of the Torah portion is a census of the Israelis. It starts with a census of the army, which consists of men ages 20 and older from each of the tribes, except the tribe of Levi. This is the largest number in the census. Next is a census of the priests, which is only 3 survivors out of an original 5 priests. Then there's a census of the tribe of Levi, and finally a census of the firstborn sons compared to the tribe of Levi. All of this math can make a person's head spin if he or she is not an accountant. However, we have the same question that we've had throughout this Torah study. What does any of this have to do with parental alienation? We need to keep in mind that parental alienation is a foreign concept to this new nation. While parental alienation was a problem in Egypt, as we learned in Shemot, this week's Torah portion gives us a snapshot of a nation that does not tolerate parental alienation, starting with the army. Chapter 2, verse 32 states, "These are the tallies of the children of Israel according to their fathers' houses. The sum of all the tallies of their tribes according to their troops was 603,550. The first thing we notice from this verse is the soldiers are not counted as individuals, but as representatives of their households. A Torah-based society is neither individualistic nor is it communist. Its foundation is the sanctity of the family. Let's check out the effect that this high respect for the sanctity of the family has on the Israeli army. How big is an army of 603,550 standing soldiers? Is that big or is that small? Compared to a modern standing army, this ancient army of 603,550 soldiers would rank as the 9th largest army in the modern world. However, on a per capita basis, this ancient army would be by far the largest army even in the modern world. In fact, it would be about 6 times larger than the next largest army per capita. Keep in mind that a soldier must be at least 20 years old in order to join this Torah-based army, whereas many modern armies recruit soldiers at age 18. We will also learn later on that a soldier is exempt from joining this Torah-based army if he's recently bought a house, or if he's recently been married, or even if he has a drop of fear in him. Imagine an army of over 600,000 soldiers going into battle, and not a single one of those soldiers has even a hint of fear in him. This is such a powerful image of the impact of a strong parent-child bond has on a nation's military. In modern times, organizations like the National Center for Fathering have been tracking quantitative data on the impact that fatherhood has on children for decades. Their data shows a dramatic advantage that children have in every aspect of their lives when they have a healthy relationship with both of their parents. This includes their physical health, their mental health, their academic health, and their social health. It's no wonder why a nation that eradicates parental alienation can build the world's strongest army, an army where there's not even a hint of fear in any of the soldiers. By contrast, societies that turn a blind eye to parental alienation, or worse yet, encourage parental alienation, doom themselves to failure in every aspect of health. They also can't assemble strong armies when their children have been weakened physically, mentally, and spiritually. Parental alienation impacts every one of these areas. Next week's Torah portion is called Naso, and it will continue the census. Is Tzaraat still relevant?